everyone, welcome back to Frenchies Bakery. Today we are going to be making a Lion King cake and the character is going to be Simba. I actually never watched The Lion King. I was never into it as a kid. I heard that there was sad parts and I just was not into that. It was actually Mike's favorite movie growing up, but it was just not my thing. I might watch it after making this cake because, you know, the new Lion King's coming out and everything, and I want to, you know, watch the movie of the character that I'm making, so maybe I'll watch it tonight. But yes, we are going to be making Simba. It's going to be relatively easy. I'm going to walk you guys through it step by step. So the first thing we are going to do is trim our cake. So I have a sheet cake and you can do any size you would like. It can be medium to large. You definitely don't want to do small because you want to have room to work with. I actually, hang on, I traced Simba's head. His head is very, very simple to trace and I am not an artist like at all. So I just traced his head, and if you do not want to do that, you can just print something out off of the internet and then just trace or trim the cake around his head. So this is my ugly little drawing here, and this is what I'm going to place on top of the cake and then trim around the edges. So that's the first thing that we are going to do, and then I'm actually going to put on a crumb coat, pop it in the freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes. So I'll walk through all those steps. I'm gonna time lapse through most of them because it's kind of boring, kind of self-explanatory. The only tip I have is to be super, super gentle whenever you're putting on your crumb coat and work around the ears very lightly and just take your time with it because you do not want you know, the cake to fall apart or anything like that. So just take your time with it. And yeah, I'll probably catch back up with you guys whenever we move on to the fur, but the rest I will just time lapse through it. So to make the Simba color, I just used some regular buttercream. I added in 1 drop of orange, 1 drop of yellow, and 1 drop of brown, and it made the exact color that he has, and it just turned out beautifully. So just use 3 of those colors and 1 drop of each, and it will turn out perfect for you. Now, as you can see, I am just trimming the cake. And then we are going to move on to the crumb coat. And like I said, just take your time with this. You definitely do not want to rip or tear the cake at all. And then I am putting on the final coat of icing. And just smoothing that out really nice and evenly. Alright, so once our cake is iced, we are then going to move on to the face features. So this part is very simple because we're just going to cut out the paper that we traced our cake with. So you can cut out all the face features and just put it over top of the fondant and then cut it out, and it's very, very simple. It'll look like you did a ton of work, but really you didn't. You're just tracing, and it looks really, really neat and pretty, and that's all we're gonna work on. And then we are going to place that onto the cake. Once we have everything on the cake, we are then going to pipe some grass around Simba just for a pop of color, and it will make the cake look really, really good. All right, so our Simba cake is finished. I hope it was very easy for you all to follow. I think this one was pretty easy, but turned out super, super cute. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye, guys.